Imagine waking up every morning feeling like you're on top of the world. Picture yourself walking down the street with a big smile, spreading joy to everyone you meet. Now, what if I told you there's a simple way to make this your everyday reality? It's all about keeping your vibration high. Don't worry if you're not sure what that means yet. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand it, but you'll also know exactly how to do it. Keeping your vibration high isn't about fancy tricks or complicated rituals. It's about feeling good and spreading good vibes around you. It's like being a walking, talking ball of sunshine. And the best part? Anyone can do it. Yes, that includes you. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds great, but why should I bother? Well, let me tell you why keeping your vibration high is so important. It's not just about feeling good, although that's a pretty awesome benefit. It's about transforming your entire life. Think about the last time you felt really, really good. Maybe you got some great news, or spent time with someone you love, or achieved something you've been working hard for. Remember how everything seemed brighter and easier? How you felt like you could take on the world? That's what it's like to have a high vibration. Now, flip that around. Think about a time when you felt down, stressed, or angry. Everything probably felt harder, right? Little problems seemed huge, and you might have snapped at people or made decisions you later regretted. That's what happens when your vibration is low. Here's the thing. If you don't work on keeping your vibration high, you might find yourself feeling stuck, tired, or unhappy more often than you'd like. It's like trying to drive a car with flat tires. You can do it, but it's a bumpy, slow, and frustrating ride. But when you keep your vibration high, life gets easier. You'll find yourself attracting more positive experiences and people. Problems that used to stress you out become easier to handle. You'll have more energy, more creativity, and more joy in your everyday life. And it's not just about you. When your vibration is high, you become like a lighthouse, shining your positive energy on everyone around you. You'll find your relationships improving as people are naturally drawn to your good vibes. You might even inspire others to raise their own vibration. But here's the real kicker. Keeping your vibration high can actually help you achieve your goals and dreams faster. How? Well, when you're feeling good and positive, you're more likely to take action, to believe in yourself, and to keep going even when things get tough. Plus, that positive energy you're putting out into the world, it has a way of coming back to you in the form of opportunities and good fortune. So, whether you want to improve your relationships, boost your career, enhance your health, or just enjoy life more, keeping your vibration high is the key. It's like a superpower that you can develop and use every single day. Now that we know why keeping your vibration high is so important, let's break down what it actually means. Don't worry, we're not going to get all scientific or use big, complicated words. We're going to keep it simple and practical. Having a high vibration is all about your energy and how you feel. Imagine you have an inner battery. When that battery is fully charged and buzzing with energy, that's a high vibration. When it's running low, that's a low vibration. But it's not just about having lots of energy. It's about the quality of that energy. A high vibration is positive, uplifting, and light. It's the feeling you get when you're really happy or excited about something. You know that feeling when you can't stop smiling, when you want to dance or jump for joy. That's a high vibration. On the flip side, a low vibration feels heavy, negative, and draining. It's like carrying a backpack full of rocks. You might feel this way when you're stressed, angry, or sad. Now, here's something really important to understand. Everyone's vibration goes up and down throughout the day. That's totally normal. The goal isn't to be in a state of high vibration 24/7. That's not realistic. The goal is to generally keep your vibration on the higher side and to know how to lift it when it dips low. You feel good. This might seem obvious, but it's the most important sign. When your vibration is high, you just feel good. You feel light, happy, and at peace. You're optimistic. With a high vibration, you tend to see the bright side of things. Even when faced with challenges, you believe things will work out. You have lots of energy. A high vibration often comes with a natural boost of energy. You feel ready to take on the day. You're kind and compassionate. When your vibration is high, you naturally want to help others and spread good feelings. You feel grateful. High vibration often brings a sense of appreciation for what you have in your life. You're creative. Ideas flow more easily when your vibration is high. You might find yourself coming up with solutions or new ideas out of nowhere. You attract positive experiences. Have you ever had one of those days where everything just seems to go right? That's often a sign of high vibration. You feel connected. A high vibration can make you feel more connected to others and to the world around you. Now, don't worry if you're not experiencing all of these all the time. Remember, our vibration naturally fluctuates. The key is to recognize when your vibration is high so you can learn what gets you to that state. It's also important to understand that having a high vibration doesn't mean ignoring negative emotions or pretending everything is perfect all the time. That's not realistic or healthy. Negative emotions are a natural part of life, and they can actually be helpful in their own way. The goal is to process these emotions in a healthy way, learn from them, and then return to a higher vibrational state. Think of it like this. Negative emotions are like storm clouds. They might block out the sun for a while, but they're not permanent. The sun, your high vibration, is always there behind the clouds. Your job is to learn how to part those clouds and let the sun shine through again. Having a high vibration also doesn't mean you'll never face problems or challenges. Life will always have its ups and downs. But when your vibration is high, you're better equipped to handle those challenges. It's like having a really good pair of shock absorbers on your car. The bumps in the road are still there, but they don't shake you up as much. So how do you actually raise your vibration? Well, that's what we're going to dive into next. We'll explore practical, easy-to-implement strategies that you can start using right away to lift your vibration and keep it high. But before we get into that, I want you to take a moment right now. Close your eyes, unless you're driving, of course, and think about a time when you felt really, really good. Maybe it was a wonderful day with friends, or when you achieved something you're proud of, or just a moment when you felt totally at peace. Really put yourself back in that moment. Feel those good feelings washing over you. That feeling right there? That's what we're aiming for. That's your high vibration. And the exciting thing is, you can learn to create that feeling more and more in your everyday life. Now, you might be thinking, but my life is stressful. I have responsibilities and problems. How can I possibly feel that good all the time? And you're right, life can be challenging. But here's the thing. Keeping your vibration high isn't about ignoring your problems or living in a fantasy world. It's about changing how you respond to life's challenges. It's about building your resilience, your positivity, and your ability to bounce back. Think of it like building a muscle. At first, it might feel difficult or unnatural, but the more you practice, the stronger that muscle gets. And eventually, maintaining a high vibration becomes your natural state. In the next part of this video, we're going to dive into specific techniques you can use to raise your vibration. These are practical, down-to-earth strategies that anyone can use, no matter how busy or stressed you might be. We'll start with one of the most powerful tools for raising your vibration, gratitude. But before we move on, I want you to know something important. You've already taken the first step just by watching this video. By seeking out information on how to raise your vibration, you're already starting to lift your energy. You're showing that you're ready for positive change in your life. And that readiness, that openness to growth and positivity, that's a sign of rising vibration right there. So pat yourself on the back. You're on the right track. And I'm excited to guide you through the rest of this journey to a higher vibration and a more joyful, fulfilling life. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Now that we understand what a high vibration is and why it's so important, let's dive into our first powerful tool for raising your vibration, gratitude. You've probably heard people talk about gratitude before, maybe in self-help books or on social media. But this isn't just some trendy buzzword. Gratitude is like a superpower for your vibration. So what exactly is gratitude? Simply put, it's the act of appreciating and being thankful for the good things in your life. It sounds simple, right? But here's the thing. Practicing gratitude regularly can completely transform your life and skyrocket your vibration. Why does gratitude work so well? Well, think about it this way. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you're directing your attention to the positive aspects of your life. And where your attention goes, your energy flows. By consciously choosing to focus on the good, you're literally training your brain to notice more good things. It's like putting on a pair of gratitude glasses that help you see the world in a more positive light. But gratitude isn't just about thinking happy thoughts. It actually changes your brain. Scientists have found that regularly practicing gratitude can increase the production of feel-good chemicals in your brain, like dopamine and serotonin. These are the same chemicals that make you feel good when you eat chocolate or get a hug from someone you love. So in a way, gratitude is like giving your brain a daily dose of natural happiness boosters. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds great, but what if I don't have anything to be grateful for? I hear you. Life can be tough sometimes, and it's not always easy to find things to appreciate. But here's the secret. Gratitude isn't about having a perfect life. It's about finding moments of goodness even in difficult times. Maybe you had a rough day at work, but you're grateful for the comfortable bed you get to sleep in at night. Or maybe you're going through a tough breakup, but you're thankful for the friends who are supporting you. Gratitude can be as simple as appreciating a warm cup of coffee in the morning or the feeling of sunshine on your face. So how do you actually practice gratitude? Here's a simple exercise you can start doing right away. Every night before you go to bed, think of 3 things you're grateful for from that day. They don't have to be big things. Maybe you're grateful for the tasty lunch you had, or for the fact that your train was on time, or for the funny meme your friends sent you that made you laugh. Write these 3 things down in a notebook or on your phone. Do this every single night for a week. Then, at the end of the week, read through all the things you wrote down. You'll be amazed at how many good things are actually happening in your life that you might not have noticed before. As you do this exercise, you might find it challenging at first. That's okay. Like any new habit, it takes practice. But stick with it, and you'll start to notice a shift. You'll begin to automatically look for things to be grateful for throughout your day. And as you do, you'll feel your vibrations start to lift. Remember, gratitude isn't about ignoring the negative things in your life. It's about choosing where to focus your energy. By consciously directing your attention to the good, you're raising your vibration and creating more positive energy in your life. So give it a try. Start your gratitude practice today. You might be surprised at how quickly you start to feel a difference in your energy and outlook on life. And as your vibration rises, you'll be ready to take on the next powerful tool in our high vibration toolkit. Now that we've explored the power of gratitude, let's move on to our next tool for keeping your vibration high, positive thinking. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Positive thinking? Isn't that just pretending everything is fine when it's not? But that's not what we're talking about here. Real positive thinking is much more powerful and practical than that. Positive thinking is about training your mind to focus on constructive, hopeful thoughts rather than destructive, negative ones. It's not about ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it's about approaching challenges with a can-do attitude and looking for opportunities even in difficult situations. Why is this so important for your vibration? Well, your thoughts are incredibly powerful. They shape your emotions, your actions, and ultimately, your reality. When you consistently think positive thoughts, you're setting your vibration to a higher frequency. You're telling your brain, hey, let's look for the good stuff. And your brain listens. But here's the thing. Our brains are naturally wired to focus on the negative. It's a survival instinct left over from our caveman days when we needed to be alert to every potential danger. In today's world, this tendency often shows up as worry, stress, and negative self-talk. Sound familiar? The good news is, you can retrain your brain. You can learn to catch those negative thoughts and replace them with more positive, empowering ones. And as you do, you'll feel your vibrations start to rise. So how do you actually do this? Here's a simple technique you can start using right away. Notice your thoughts. Start paying attention to what you're thinking throughout the day. You might be surprised at how many negative thoughts pop up without you even realizing it. Pause. When you catch a negative thought, take a moment to pause. Don't judge yourself for having the thought, just notice it. Question the thought. Ask yourself, is this thought really true? Is it helpful? How else could I look at this situation? Replace the thought. Now, come up with a more positive or balanced thought to replace the negative one. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, I'm terrible at my job, you might replace it with, I'm still learning and improving every day. Negative thought, I'll never be able to do this. Positive replacement, this is challenging, but I can learn and improve with practice. Negative thought, why do bad things always happen to me? Positive replacement, challenges are opportunities for growth. What can I learn from this situation? Negative thought, I'm not good enough. Positive replacement, I have unique strengths and I'm constantly growing. Now, here's an important point. Positive thinking isn't about forcing yourself to be cheerful all the time. It's okay to have negative emotions. In fact, all emotions, including the uncomfortable ones, have important messages for us. The key is to acknowledge these emotions, learn from them, and then shift your focus to more constructive thoughts. As you practice this technique, you might find it challenging at first. That's normal. We've often had years of practice thinking negatively, so it takes time to rewire those patterns. Be patient with yourself. Even small shifts in your thinking can make a big difference in your vibration over time. Here's a fun way to reinforce your positive thinking practice. Create a positivity jar. Whenever you catch yourself replacing a negative thought with a positive one, write the positive thought on a small piece of paper and put it in the jar. At the end of each week, read through the positive thoughts you've collected. It's a great way to see your progress and remind yourself of all the positive thinking you've been doing. Remember, the goal isn't to never have a negative thought again. That's not realistic. The goal is to become more aware of your thoughts and to consciously choose more positive, empowering ones. As you do this, you'll notice your mood lifting, your stress levels decreasing, and your vibration rising. So give it a try. Start catching those negative thoughts and flipping them to positive ones. You've got this. We've explored the power of gratitude and positive thinking. Now, let's dive into another amazing way to keep your vibration high, helping others. This might seem counterintuitive at first. After all, isn't raising your vibration about focusing on yourself? But here's the thing. One of the best ways to feel good is to make others feel good. Think about the last time you did something kind for someone else. Maybe you helped a friend move, or bought coffee for the person behind you in line, or even just gave someone a genuine compliment. How did it make you feel? Chances are, it gave you a warm, fuzzy feeling inside. That feeling? That's your vibration rising. When you help others, several amazing things happen. First, you're shifting your focus away from your own problems or worries. It's hard to dwell on negative thoughts when you're actively doing something positive for someone else. Second, you're creating positive energy in the world around you. And guess what? That positive energy has a way of coming right back to you, boosting your own vibration in the process. But it goes even deeper than that. When you help others, your brain releases chemicals like oxytocin, serotonin, and dopamine. These are the same feel-good chemicals that are released when you fall in love or eat your favorite food. So in a very real way, helping others makes you feel good on a biological level. Plus, when you help others, you're reinforcing a positive self-image. You're showing yourself that you're a kind, caring person who makes a positive difference in the world. And when you feel good about yourself, your vibration naturally rises. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds great, but I don't have a lot of time or money to help others. The good news is, helping others doesn't have to be a big, time-consuming, or expensive thing. Small acts of kindness can have a huge impact, both on others and on your own vibration. Smile at strangers. It costs nothing and takes no time, but it can brighten someone's day. Give genuine compliments. Notice something you appreciate about someone and tell them. Listen actively. Sometimes, the best way to help someone is simply to listen without judgment. Offer to help. If you see someone struggling with something, offer your assistance. Send a kind message, text, or email someone to let them know you're thinking of them. Volunteer. Even if it's just for an hour, giving your time to a cause you care about can make a big difference. Share your skills. If you're good at something, offer to teach or help someone who wants to learn. Be patient. Show extra patience with someone who's having a tough day. Express gratitude. Thank people for the things they do, even if it's part of their job. Forgive. Let go of grudges and practice forgiveness. It's as much a gift to yourself as it is to others. Here's a challenge for you. Try to do one kind thing for someone else every day for a week. It doesn't have to be big, remember. Small acts of kindness count too. At the end of each day, take a moment to reflect on how it made you feel. You might be surprised at how much it boosts your mood and raises your vibration. As you practice helping others, you might find that it becomes a natural part of your day. You'll start noticing more opportunities to spread kindness and positivity. And as you do, you'll be creating a ripple effect of good vibes that extends far beyond yourself. Remember, helping others isn't about sacrificing your own well-being. It's not about giving until you're drained or doing things you resent. It's about finding ways to spread positivity that also make you feel good. If you're feeling overwhelmed or stretched too thin, it's okay to take a step back and focus on self-care. The goal is to find a balance where helping others energizes and uplifts you. So go ahead, spread some kindness today. Not only will you be making the world a little bit brighter, but you'll also be giving your own vibration a powerful boost. It's a win-win. Certainly. I'll continue with the remaining sections of the script and add a conclusion, following the same style and approach as before. Now that we've explored the power of gratitude, positive thinking, and helping others, let's dive into another amazing way to keep your vibration high: connecting with nature. This might sound simple, but spending time in nature is like hitting the reset button for your vibration. Think about the last time you were in nature. Maybe you went for a walk in the park, sat by the ocean, or even just spent some time in your backyard. How did you feel? Chances are, you felt more relaxed, more peaceful, and maybe even a bit more inspired. That's your vibration rising. There's something magical about nature that just seems to lift our spirits. And it's not just in our heads. Science backs this up. Studies have shown that spending time in nature can reduce stress, lower blood pressure, boost mood, and even improve our immune system. It's like nature is a natural medicine for our body and soul. But why does nature have such a powerful effect on our vibration? Well, everything in nature vibrates at a high frequency. Trees, flowers, rivers, mountains, they all have their own beautiful, harmonious energy. When we spend time in nature, we start to sync up with these high vibrations. It's like nature is giving us a vibration tune-up. Plus, being in nature helps us disconnect from the constant stimulation of our modern world. We step away from our screens, from the noise of traffic, from our to-do lists, and we give ourselves a chance to just be. This alone can be incredibly refreshing for our energy and our vibration. Now, you might be thinking, that's great, but I live in a city. I don't have easy access to nature. Don't worry. You don't need to live in the countryside or go on a week-long camping trip to benefit from nature. Even small doses of nature can have a big impact on your vibration. Here are some simple ways to connect with nature, no matter where you live. Take a walk in a local park or green space. Sit under a tree and just observe your surroundings. Bring some plants into your home or office. Watch the sunrise or sunset. Tend to a small garden, or even just a few potted plants. Listen to nature sounds, like rain or ocean waves. Go stargazing at night. Feel the grass under your bare feet. Observe birds or other wildlife in your area. Collect natural objects like leaves or stones and create a nature display in your home. Here's a challenge for you. Try to spend at least 15 minutes in nature every day for a week. It could be as simple as sitting on a park bench during your lunch break or watering your plants in the morning. At the end of each nature session, take a moment to check in with yourself. How do you feel? You might be surprised at how much calmer, more centered, and more positive you feel. As you make connecting with nature a regular part of your routine, you might find yourself naturally drawn to spend more time outdoors. You might start noticing the beauty of nature even in urban environments. A flower growing through a crack in the sidewalk, the pattern of clouds in the sky, the rhythm of rainfall. Remember, the goal isn't to force yourself to become an outdoor enthusiast overnight. It's about finding ways to bring more nature into your life in a way that feels good to you. Even small doses of nature can have a big impact on your vibration. So go ahead, step outside and let nature work its magic on your energy. We've explored several powerful ways to raise your vibration, from gratitude to helping others to connecting with nature. Now, let's talk about something that ties all of these together: self-care. Self-care is all about taking care of yourself, your body, your mind, and your spirit. And it's absolutely crucial for keeping your vibration high. Now, when you hear self-care, you might think of bubble baths and face masks. And while those can certainly be part of self-care, it goes much deeper than that. Real self-care is about treating yourself with kindness and respect, and making choices that support your well-being on all levels. Why is self-care so important for your vibration? Well, think of your body and mind like a car. If you never change the oil, never fill up the gas tank, and never take it in for a tune-up, eventually that car is going to break down. In the same way, if you don't take care of yourself, your energy, your vibration, is going to suffer. But when you practice good self-care, you're essentially giving yourself an energy boost. You're filling up your own tank, so you have more to give to others and to your goals. You're showing yourself that you're worthy of care and attention, which in itself can be a powerful vibration raiser. So what does good self-care look like? It can vary from person to person, but here are some key areas to focus on. Physical self-care. This includes things like getting enough sleep, eating nutritious food, staying hydrated, and moving your body in ways that feel good to you. Emotional self-care. This might involve practicing stress management techniques, journaling, talking to a therapist or trusted friend, or allowing yourself to feel and process your emotions. Mental self-care. This could include learning new things, engaging in hobbies you enjoy, setting healthy boundaries, or practicing mindfulness. Spiritual self-care. Depending on your beliefs, this might involve prayer, meditation, spending time in nature, or engaging in practices that help you feel connected to something larger than yourself. Start your day with a few minutes of quiet reflection or meditation. Take regular breaks throughout your workday to stretch or take a short walk. Drink plenty of water throughout the day. Set aside time for activities you enjoy, even if it's just for 15 minutes. Practice saying no to things that drain your energy. Get enough sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours a night. Eat foods that make you feel good and energized. Move your body in ways that feel good to you, whether that's dancing, yoga, running, or anything else. Take time to unplug from technology regularly. Surround yourself with positive, supportive people. Remember, self-care isn't selfish. It's necessary. When you take good care of yourself, you have more energy, more positivity, and more to give to others and to your goals. It's like putting on your own oxygen mask first on an airplane. You need to take care of yourself before you can effectively help others. Here's a challenge for you. Create a self-care menu for yourself. Write down a list of self-care activities that make you feel good and replenish your energy. Include a mix of quick activities, like taking 3 deep breaths, and longer ones, like going for a long walk in nature. Then, try to do at least one thing from your self-care menu every day. As you make self-care a regular part of your routine, pay attention to how it affects your mood, your energy, and your overall vibration. You might be surprised at how much of a difference it makes. We've covered a lot of ground in this video, exploring powerful ways to keep your vibration high. From practicing gratitude and positive thinking to helping others, connecting with nature, and prioritizing self-care, you now have a toolkit full of vibration-raising techniques. But here's the most important thing to remember. Raising your vibration isn't a one-time event. It's a journey, a daily practice. Some days will be easier than others, and that's okay. The key is to keep at it, to make these practices a regular part of your life. Think of it like tending a garden. You don't plant a seed and expect a full-grown plant the next day. It takes time, consistent care, and patience. But if you keep at it, day after day, you'll start to see beautiful results. As you incorporate these practices into your life, you might notice some changes. You might find yourself feeling more positive, more energized, more at peace. You might start attracting more positive experiences and people into your life. You might even inspire others around you to raise their own vibration. Remember, the goal isn't perfection. You don't need to do everything perfectly every day. Even small steps in the right direction can make a big difference over time. If you miss a day of gratitude practice or forget to take a nature break, don't beat yourself up. Just pick up where you left off and keep going. Also, remember that everyone's journey is unique. What works best for you might be different from what works for someone else. Feel free to experiment with these techniques, mix and match them, and find the combination that feels right for you. As you continue on this journey, be patient and kind with yourself. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small it might seem. Every time you choose gratitude over complaint, every time you help someone else, every time you take a moment to care for yourself, you're raising your vibration and creating positive change in your life and in the world around you. So, are you ready to keep your vibration high? Remember, you have the power to shape your energy, your mood, and your life. It all starts with the choices you make each day. Choose gratitude. Choose positivity. Choose kindness. Choose nature. Choose self-care. Choose to raise your vibration. Thank you for joining me on this journey to higher vibration. I hope you found these ideas helpful and inspiring. Now it's your turn to put them into practice. I believe in you, and I'm excited for you to experience the amazing benefits of keeping your vibration high. Remember, a high vibration isn't just about feeling good, although that's certainly a nice benefit. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, living your best life, and spreading positivity to the world around you. So go ahead, raise that vibration, and watch as your life transforms in beautiful ways. Thank you for watching, and here's to your high vibration journey.